Hello, everybody. Jason with Learn to Survive. I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe, taking care of yourself, and more importantly, taking care of one another. So, I wanted to touch on a few things here before I get into the main part of the video. Again, I'm sorry that I haven't been doing videos more frequent. Lots going on in the world, and I believe we all should be ready. Do I believe that the things the other channels are talking about are going to happen? I think those possibilities are very, very slim, but you never know. So it's always better be prepared. So I've been concentrating on other aspects of my life for my family and doing videos. Not that I don't care about my viewers. You guys, I love you all, and I appreciate everything. You know, the comments, the viewing videos, the subs. It means a lot. But during this time, I had a chance to think, and during that process of thinking, the idea of my channel came up again, and how it's not what I intended it to be. Originally, it was a survival channel for everyday survival, not getting lost in the woods, or being prepped and how to survive a major natural disaster or grid going down. But, you know, your car breaks down, you're out of state, you get, stuck in a snowstorm. You know, you live in a city, you're walking around with friends, you know, going from bar to bar, having a good girls' night out, guys' night out, improvised weapons, you know, kind of a general everyday safety aspect with a little bit of, oh shit, this happened thrown in that most of us will encounter in our lifetime, like being in the middle of nowhere and a flat tire, or getting stuck in the mud, or getting stuck in snow and ice, you know, stuff like that. Then it progressed into knives and gear and survival tips. So I want to kind of bring that all around and encompass everything in one and kind of restructure the channel. So I'm providing a wide variety of entertainment and value to my viewers on everything. So with that being said, I'm going to show you a few things that I acquired here recently and why I chose some of these as an update to what I already have or already used, because one, I think the product offers a better value, and I think it offers more comfort and safety and versatility over other brands or other things similar to uh, products. Now, before I get into it, I do want to say I do like to buy products that are made in the USA, but here's the problem. Most products are not totally made here in the USA. Good case in point is Harley Davidson pouch USA made. They're not made in the USA. They're assembled, they're put together, the wires are ran, and they're painted here in the USA, but their parts are coming from Taiwan, Mexico, Canada, Japan, possibly even China. I don't know. I haven't dug into where every little part and spring and everything is manufactured for Harley Davidson. And a lot of the products that are touted as American made are the same way. The raw products, the parts are coming out of China, and they're taking these parts and they're making them into something here. So that's not really American made, it's American assembled. And you can find the Chinese counterparts that are just as good. It's being made with the same materials that are being shipped over here for a fraction of the cost. So let's keep that in mind in this video. Um, so 3 videos back, I went to the shooting range with a friend of mine. He picked up a new gun. He got a Smith & Wesson M&P, and I went shooting with them. I didn't like the first M&Ps. I thought they were horrible. Triggers were crappy and everything else. But he got the M&P 2.0, which I really love. It has a better trigger than a Glock on it. And I liked the way it performed and the everything about the gun, and his was the one I used in a video on why you shouldn't, on that particular gun, change out your trigger unless it is some kind of carry trigger, because that is where your safety is built into the gun, because no manual safety on this model. So I did end up, like I said, buying myself one, and when I did, the only holsters they had was this Bob's holster, and I got a leather holster for it. That's for a different situation. That's when I have to dress up. It is very minimal. It's just a slide holster. Definitely no security to it. Same way with this one. There is no security retention to it. It's just grab and draw. You don't have to have a special grip on it, a proper grip, So here I just grab the slide, draw it out. No mag, gun is totally unloaded. I can draw it out. I like a little more security on my holsters, and being a guy that's carried a gun for a long time, I grew up before this Kydex came out with leather, and the leather's usually, they kind of molded to the gun, so it offers some retention there. Inside the waistbands, your belt provided a lot of tension on it to help somewhat keep it secure, but it would still fall out. And then you had your duty type holsters that had a leather strap with the thumb brake over here, or like your Uncle Mike's had a nylon webbing and a snap here. But most of mine were the thumb brake right here with leather, like a cop holster. So we've come a long way from these days. Now I want something with a more security. I went and picked up a Safariland GLS 587 Pro Fit holster. This is a level 1 retention holster. Now, what is a level 1 retention holster versus level 2 and level 3? Is the number of locking mechanisms, locking safeties on it to keep your gun locked into the holster. Now, do you have a need to go with a level 3 or a level 2 or a level 1? Only you can decide what is best for you and what you're most comfortable with. But keep in mind, chances are you're going to be operating these under stress. So the more complex, the more complicated they become without a shitload of training, the more danger you expose yourself to. So this holster is the Safariland GLS, which stands for grip locking system. When you get it, it comes, they've got a few different models. This one's the paddle model, but it also comes with stuff to put it on a belt, and a couple shims to change the depth and stuff of your locking mechanism, because this is designed to fit several guns. The only thing I don't like is it does stick out a little bit farther, but that seems common for these type of holsters. So now the gun's in, it's locked in, somebody just can't come up and take it. Now you got to think, as easy as this is to deactivate and everything else, if somebody's struggling with you, or somebody comes up behind you and you're not totally concealed or whatever, they're going to grab right here. They're going to try not bump against you as much as, they're not going to have, a proper hold on the gun. Now, most singles, your release would be right here, but this is a grip locking system, so your release is right here. And the way it works is, one, when you draw your gun, you don't just go in and be ready to where, as it's coming out, your finger falls in the trigger. That's unsafe and breaks so many rules. So, you keep your finger right here when you draw. So that takes your middle finger here, and that puts it right here on this slide. So when you reach down and you get a grip on it, voila. Return it, you're locked in. Reach down, grip. As long as you're reaching down and you're getting a proper grip on it, your middle finger is deactivating safety. So that is a level 1 security retention holster. Did buy this one here locally, and it cost me $45 plus tax. Online they're running about $40 to $50. You can get them on Amazon. Great thing about these holsters is they're very modular. Let's say there's a lot of options you can get for them. You got this one that comes with the paddle and comes with the belt mount. You can get it that's just straight paddle, straight belt mount, no other items, no other mounting items with it. There are other items you can get, a piece that screws on here. Then you've got a plate that you can screw onto your system here that snaps into the gun. It would snap on like that. You get home, you leave your belt slide on your belt. You just squeeze the tabs and the whole holster slides off. You can get high ride, low ride, mid ride, thigh. Where it's sitting down on the thigh. There's a lot of options for this holster that you can get. Now, second thing I want to show you. I updated my mag pouches. I updated from something like this, just kind of an old school mag knife flashlight combat style pouch to um, these speed ones. Now, these are what I was talking about USA made. I found the USA made ones, and you know what? My buddy has a set of the USA made ones, and we go side by side. There's absolutely zero difference in it. I'm telling you. Everything's the exact same quality. So basically, what it is this company's out of China, and they're selling the raw materials to make these, the screws, these retentioners, the clips, the kydex, and the instructions on, and the block to mold them for a semi-universal 9mm 40 caliber um, double stack mag holster. The company is also making these already pre-made, and they're branding them with any name and any location you want, made in whatever. And two of these from the companies that are advertising them as American made, that are probably just buying totally the raw materials to do it, are running about $40 for two. I bought these on Amazon. The seller is here in the United States, but they're coming directly from the manufacturer in China. Two of them for $18. When you get them, it does come with a Allen key that goes right here that adjusts the tension on this for different size mags, or you can set it for how loose or tight you want. Are they secure? Yeah. This is a 15 round mag with 15 rounds of 147 grain Winchester hollow points in it. Not coming out. Didn't have to push it back down. Very secure, but very easy to pull out. No buttons to hit. Just slides in and out. And that's it. Very simple, yet very effective. Very fast loaders compared to something like this, or even some of the old leather ones I've had with the flaps. Now these are set up, you can wear them outside the pants, but they're going to stick, of course you're going to have, that big gap between your belt. It's going to sit and it's going to stick out further, but any type of holster like this does it. Or you can wear it inside the pants and have most everything covered, and in your pants, hopefully not printing, and just have to worry about that little bit right there. These do come off, and they are set up to be right and left-handed. Really good product. Been carrying these about 2 months, and I've had real good luck with them. Haven't had any issues. So, you can find them on Amazon. If you go in Amazon and put 9mm mag pouch, mag holder in, these will pop up under several different companies. And they're all the exact same thing, and they're running $15 to $18 depending on what company uh, name you look at. But if you buy a set from one company and you buy a set from another company and you compare them, you're going to tell the same kydex, the same locking mechanisms, everything's the exact same. So it's one company doing these all. It's just depending on the branding name on them and everything else, the price. With that being said, I'm over 15 minutes. I didn't want this video to be that long. You guys take care of yourself. Stay safe. Take care of one another. I'll be seeing you here real soon.